The next project is going to be the cookie challenge, whatever we try to do this. Who's going to be name all the kingdom and the oven break cookies? I'm going to be trying to choose around for itself for many more reasons. As we're going to be starting to do this because whatever, we got a lot of question marks all of their place as well. As we start, the timer has been set off, and I didn't mean to see the timer as well because due to exactly what is itself to extend for itself to going on the top as well. So I'm not thinking about for just many more reasons to do this because if I'm gonna be saying the name for just about for just a cookie like this things as well, of course that does not matter as gonna be doing like this one. Let's just name all the kingdom 115 cookies. If we're gonna be trying to start, the timer has just sets off and probably not to do this what everything is gonna be going to cost around here. So we can't stop anything about for just many more reasons to do this. If you just type all the kingdom like these cookies around for many more like these reasons, of course, it's probably meant to hard because I was confusing with some sort of a cookie names with about for many more trying to do with anything as well. If you just type it correctly, that will encounter a sound effect as well. The next one is who's more than likely. How fast you can name any kingdom or oven break cookies during the cookie challenge as well. Instead of that, making for a creating the cutscenes as well because I don't really think that created cookie run cutscenes was very impossible to do so, but anyways. And another one for the last three projects, who's more than likely is the name of that project. Decade, who's more likely senior is given between the two cookie run characters, play just for fun, but no strings attached as well. As we're gonna be going inside here, and the arena has been appeared. Okay, here goes for our first question, and another question for this. You can do whatever you want, and probably some sort of cookies appeared like these. And what are these things? They look like gingerbread men as well, because the comment was gingerbread, and he was a gingerbread man as well. And it was absolutely going to be doing for one thing for, and if you're just going to be scrolling about of cookies and turn in some sort of a police siren, of course. And what you can choose anything, and you're just going to be breaking the rule 5. And probably whatever we try to do, what it's trying to say, it's pretty common like this thing. Not really common like rare things, whatever we're doing so. And the next project is the Gacha Labs as well. I'm not questioning why we have all the gacha like these things. But as you can see, you have any gacha rates and the results like many more like these things as well. To select a gacha, then tap on display to simulate, and absolutely going to be trying to do this and simulate like these things. But first thing, I'm going to be choosing whatever try to do this. I'm going to be reloading as one. We absolutely have a gacha rates and the results. We have a simulation count is going to be very much, and the crystals spent will be currently to lose your money and going to be so broke as well. We have received some sort of like this almost 3,000 crystals. It's 2,900 crystals you spent on it, and where is 100% like this thing is 1 out of 4 to 3. The epic is absolutely going to be completely 100%. Special is 5%, 0.45%. And another one you should be able to think about this one. Another one that you spent 1,900 crystals. Simulation counts as 1. You receive for about of these things. Rare and epic, not legendary around of these things. The special is absolutely 0.5%. Let's just count for the first one. This is absolutely for results. Looks like there must be some sort of like these things, and not absolutely going to be trying to optimize the images. You can absolutely optimize images that you want to do so, but anyways, it was absolutely for over 20 minutes like these. Another simulation count that also cost for 1,900 credits or tokens like these things. But instead of crystals, Let's go for a token spent. Also 1900 tokens as well that you just spent on. You receive some sort of a power cards, whatever you try to do with anything inside of the game for just really once. Cube spent is probably very much as well. And here is the Cookie Run Kingdom references probably once as well. Not, I think, this is actually still oven break for this one. Spent for 1900 credits or cubes that you just spent on. This is the costumes that where you probably to click on for another time, and equal to 3800 cube spends and many more like these things as well. And here are the cookies and some sort of a soul stones or soul crystals anyways. Living things were probably what absolutely tried to do this. Crystals spent could be 3000 crystals anyways as well. And we have some sort of a super epic as well, and not probably, we just probably need to do so as well. We have a common 36.69%, 26.799%, 16.4%, 11.112%, 5.395% of those, 2.88%, 0.308% of ancients and legendaries. And the ancients could be for some sort of a super sport like these things, legendary 0.54%, just like they're same as these things. As we just put it on one thing, we have for a soul crystals and living things like their cookies, their gingerbread men's and women's, like anything possibly we do. Another one could be for some sort of a costumes that could cost 1500 cubes that you have to spend like anything around here while you're on Cookie Run Kingdom as well. There must be 3 things, common, rare, and epic. Could be 9%. The epic is 9%, is 30% is 61% like these ones. Another one that crystals spent could be 1000 cubes. I mean crystals that you spent on. And that could cost for 1000 crystals like there. So we have anything like their things as well, that the common, rare, and epic should be gonna be like the same as well. It's not just the same as anyways, but most likely the Flame of Unity. And one more is the Flame of Unity around for many like these things. The problem is you cannot believe that you should be unlocked for the cream puff cookie, which is for a child of cream like these things as well. And as you can press around here, that is absolutely for a Flame of Unity level 3. The most likely common thing is the gingerbread woman, like as a little child or something like this. One thing of like this already that we just already said. And the final thing is the virtual hotel. We have one more project left to do this as well before we're gonna be end of this video. This is a prologue stage, and this is the personal hotel. And the password is just "let us begin." You're unable to send, and because you have been required to sign in to log in anything about these things. We have 11 stages to do this. What is absolutely start? As we're gonna be trying to begin, the password has just copied, and let's just give ourselves a start. So this is the stage 1. The adventure begins. As we move to the stage 2, familiar faces, is absolutely for some sort of the faces of the future. Look like probably these like Cookie Run characters, and probably to do ourselves to many more reasons like their anything what to do, what anything like their faces, instead of a My Little Pony Question Girl reference. Like these itself, for not look like a real life reference to the friendship is magic, like themselves, for the strange familiar faces like their Cookie Run challengers, or characters like themselves, for some sort of a Wally reference, like for some sort of a face of the future like themselves. The stage 3 is the puzzle me this. probably what I already know or don't know about of this situation. And this stage 4 is a binary world. Binary world is probably I don't really know because that wasn't probably existed what anything to do this inside of Earthbed, and because we're here in planet Earth. The stage 5 is the data breach, which is absolutely that current like these broke down Roblox servers. What is going on for there's only one down here for some sort of, if I'm gonna be returning back into the Roblox servers like there, if I'm probably wanted to join anything what I just probably want. The next one is going to be in the green stage. This is the sound stage on this stage number 6. And this is not going to be where to do, and you can send absolutely to try to do this, because if you send without any blanks of like these things, it was invalid. So this is the stage 7, because the problem to go back to school, I can't go back to school because I was expelled a long time ago since pandemic. And the next stage is going to be lights out inside of the prison. And the next stage is going to be for some sort of a darkness red nightmare background as well. As we completely lights out to do this, that you turn up the lights, because I wasn't in prison like inside of my house or something like anything what is going on. Into the next stage is the day in the Stickland. This is the stage number 9, a day in Sticksland. And what this absolutely going to be stands for, because I don't really know about this, because it's nothing that we just stands for, but anything that reference like those sticks that I just playing from when I was a very dumb kid as well. We're moving into the next stage. This is the Remix 11 as well, and probably the Remix 1 is absolutely, this is not absolutely trying to stand for, because that isn't going to be probably some sort of a common thing as well. The next stage, that changed into a background color, and this is the current color that is going to back into stage 3. Stage 1 is absolutely for the prologue stage. So this is absolutely for a current background color for some sort of a dark. And this is absolutely for our next stage as well. As you can move into the next stage, that changes color into, oh dear. This is absolutely way more, it's to the end. This is the stage 11 is coming soon. But unfortunately, this is the end of all stages. Because, finally, that should be the end of this video. We have 4 contacts, as we're going to be going to around for this thing as well. Because, I'm not sure, we're not allowed to go to Discord. Because you can allow to go to Ko-Fi, that was founded in Great Britain as well. Instead of Twitter, it has gone for very gone moments whatsoever. So that should be the end to wrap up for today's video. And so on that you make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell in the it's not the game is link in the description down below. This is the website, and it's gonna be about to link in the description down below. As aware that I currently that making in this video that you'll be seeing around of this thing as well. If Royal Mike is going to be reviewed this video, I hopefully that is going to be doesn't matters to make me happy at all. So thanks for watching and for all your support, and I wasn't going to be scared about of him and FHRC Brownie like who tried to dislike my video as well. This is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads all later.